Hey, happy Monday to you. You made it. Good morning. My name is Mark Scotty. How are you, man? How are you? What a lovely day today. Right? Fucking 44 to cold degrees. It's cold, cold like a motherfucker. Hey, so it's a Monday. How are you? My name is Marcus Conti. This is the live show. I believe we're number 56 or 7 or something like that. And today, interesting, not a big news weekend or a big news story. Seems like a lot of pressure is leaning on the elections coming up. Polls show Republicans do have a slight edge in the Senate. It looks like the House will remain where it is. And so what? We'll see. Inflation going through the roof. Big story today is Kanye West. Right? Got to talk about censorship, man. Censorship, the silencing, the canceling. I know if you're a little guy, how's my mic sound? If you're a little guy, right, and you don't have a big mouth, you are really you're slightly in danger. But if you have a maybe a little bigger mouth, platforms are constantly trying to shut you the fuck up. Censorship is a real problem because it prevents a free flow of ideas, whether you like those ideas or not. Right? Like Kanye West, for example. Kanye West is, he says one thing, but then when he sings, he's like, "My nigga motherfucker, I will shoot the police and motherfucking nigga mother." That's what comes out of Kanye's creative mind. But what comes out of his very, very civilized mouth is, common expressions of opinion, which should be voiced. He said something that was viewed by the masses as anti-Semitic. I don't know if it was really anti-Semitic or what he really said. But it doesn't matter. The point is that it doesn't really matter what he said. It's that Kanye West should be allowed to say it. And TikTok and Twitter and Facebook and Google, they all censored him. His sponsors, Adidas and the other one, Adidas, also called his contracts into question. And so the good Kanye West, here's my thumbnail today. Good Kanye West said, "Fuck you, man. I'm buying Parler." Parler, right? It's a social media app worth, I don't know, 50, 55, 60 million dollars. So the good Kanye West is not retreating, but rather doing what billionaires and millionaires should do, which is continue to speak and expose, for the good of everybody, the hypocrisy that is cancel culture. Looks like Tulsi Gabbard is still out there. Again, I have critical opinion of Tulsi Gabbard as a politician, as a voice, as a great American voice. Tulsi Gabbard is very valid. However, she flips and flops. But we'll look at. She was on Fox. She spoke to the now Fox commentator Trey Gowdy. Remember Trey Gowdy, the great senator or congressman, whatever he was, and he would grill those dirty politicians and question them. Well, now he's a commentator on Fox, and he's interviewing Tulsi Gabbard about her flopping and flipping over from away from the Democrats to wherever she might land. So we'll look at that. We'll look at those stories. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Vinny DiMartini, motherfucker, in the house. Margie O is here. Zoot Suit Cooter, TJ, Weevil Girl. I saw Weevil Girl in there. James Lopez. Who else is here? TJ, what's up? I don't know who else is here. Who else is here? Jim Gerard. I saw Jim earlier is here. Dead Game. What's up, man? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Haywire. Take a breath, man. Take a breath. I'm all worked up for a Monday. That's a good thing. I feel really good right now. I feel clear. I feel awake. How about you? How are you? So today is the 10th, October 17, and the year is 2022. We'll talk about these stories and much more. Again, my name is Marcus Conte. I got a website. I really appreciate you all joining me. We'll look at the markets too, getting crushed. Crushed. Kiss your assets goodbye. Why? Why is the markets going down? Because there's confusion. There's confusion and money grabbing and lack of stimulus and Fed jacking up the interest rate with no fucking effect whatsoever. The money's drying up. That's what's happening, right? 2 years ago, the solution to the economy was to have everybody sit home and be safe, and give them twice as much money that they would have been out trying to earn. Sit at home, be safe, earn twice as much money, to shut the hell up, suck it up, and people did that. So now, as that money begins to dry up, the trillions of dollars in AKA stimulus, dries up, the market deflates, and people, when people are handed free money, they tend to spend it a lot quicker, as opposed to working for it and actually respecting the value of it. So you're seeing a deflationary response to printing, trillions of dollars, and now it's, well, billions anyway, drying up in the economy. So look at that. I have a website. We're going to talk a little bit about censorship. You see this video that I made on Friday? The good video that we made on Friday, Stunted Growth Live Show. Well, guess what? It got YouTube, not anybody else, just YouTube has decided to age restrict that video for reasons that we're going to take a look at. Why did they age restrict a video? What's different about that video than any other video that we've ever made on any other day? Why? Vulgar? Why? I don't know. What did I say? What did we say? What did you say? I don't know. But we'll find out. We'll find out. The point is that the censorship and the cancel culture is still deeply, deeply, deeply rooted in social media. And it doesn't show any real signs of, flipping. Right? But you gotta love guys like Kanye West that are at least trying to push back on it. I'm gonna buy it. Elon Musk, the great Elon Musk. I'm gonna buy Twitter. Fuck you. Now, how do you could anybody buy YouTube? I don't know, man. Google's pretty powerful. See, you could buy the ones below, but trying to get to the top, Facebook, Google, right? Elon Musk did a great thing by taking down Twitter, or at least taking on Twitter. I shouldn't say taking down, but taking on Twitter. But we need more of people like that, right? Because, hey, look, even Parler, that Kanye West, to just show you how deep the canceling is. Without Google, Kanye West and Parler will disappear slowly, painfully, and surely. It's got to be a universal coming together of canceling the cancel culture. So look at that. So I got a website, and every morning we're live at 9 a.m. Looks like YouTube flexing a muscle again. So if that occurs, if this YouTube should go down, don't be a pussy, man. Come over, follow the fucking channel, right? The dialogue continues with or without you. If YouTube fails, we go to D Live. If D Live fails, we'll go somewhere else. But every morning you could catch the rerun. Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, Facebook, Twitter, Getter, Truth Social, wherever the social media, whatever social media you watch, at some point you'll see a crossover. You'll see these videos up. So thank you everybody. I really appreciate it. I thank you all for joining me. This is the great Kanye West about to buy Parler and turn it into or back into a free-flowing, free speech platform. Again, Elon Musk saying the same thing about Twitter. Let's see if they can deliver. Let's see if enough rich guys like Musk and West come together and start buying out these social media platforms. Trump, what happened to fucking Getter, Trump? Trump is losing steam, man. Trump better stop complaining and start doing. Start doing something and stop complaining about how you got dissed. Everybody knows you got dissed because everybody else is getting dissed. So stop fucking complaining, Trump, and do something about it. Have some balls, man. Call Kanye up. Call Elon up. Start an alliance, motherfucker. That's how you do it. Maybe it's motherfucker. Maybe it's my speech. I don't know. Gets us censored. But anyway, I do have this website. And let's start here. We'll start here. Marcus Conte reporting on himself. The video, Stunted Growth Live Show 62, has been age restricted. Not by me, but by the great YouTube. Has decided that anyone under the age of 18 shouldn't be allowed to freely watch what was said on Friday. Now, they never give any detail because there's no detail to really give. It's an opinion. It's a politically driven view of the world. Right? So here's what they say. Let's see. You can't make it up. I'm not making it up. I'm just reading what they said. It says, we discovered an issue with your video. While it doesn't necessarily violate our guidelines, it may not be appropriate for viewers under 18. Okay. To help keep the community safe, we've placed an age restriction on it. Right? Now, age restriction, if you're not familiar, is code word for not making the video appear in searches. It's jamming on the brakes of that particular video. And what was the video about? It was about children who are affected by the pandemic hysteria, aka masks, vaccines. They're ending up with these viruses in their bloodstream when there was none. They're having sociological problems in school because they lived 2 years of their life, their developmental years with masks on. That's what the video was about. And that is inappropriate. You're addressing young people, and that's inappropriate for young people to view, according to YouTube. So it says, in the next 2 steps, we'll ask you to take a look at your content and policy. If you'd like to appeal, we'd be happy to review your content again. So let's begin. Okay, so take a look at your content. Yeah, I'm taking a look at my content right now. First, review our policy. Okay, I'm taking a look at your policy, right here. Here's your policy. Right. So policy violation. Violent or graphic content. All right. If a video contains violent or graphic content that appears... I play the same thing every day. I just play videos that I find on the post, whatever, right? Just social media videos. If a video contains violent or graphic content that appears to be posted in a shocking, sensational, or disrespectful manner, it's less likely to be allowed on YouTube. All right. But where exactly was the content sensational, disrespectful, or shocking? They never tell you, right? They never tell you. They just repeat it. In light of this, we ask that uploaders post as much information as possible in the title and description of their video to help us and viewers understand the primary purpose of the video. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because I'll leave it there. Please note, even with this additional context, it's still not acceptable to post violent or gory content that's primarily intended to be shocking, sensational, or disrespectful. So So cancel YouTube is accusing this content guy, this guy who makes videos, calling my video shocking, sensational, or disrespectful, but never points to anything whatsoever that is shocking, sensational, or disrespectful. So now you know. Now you know what, right? In the past, they would just they would strike the channel, causing you not to be able to perform. Right? That's all you get. Right? So there is no recourse. There is no violent or graphic content in anything. Maybe the bunch of, peasants that were in Walmart beating the shit out of each other. People should see that. They need to see that. Right? That's news. Right? What about the mainstream media showing over and over and over again the quote violentness of January 6th? They promote that sort of thing. YouTube does. So there you go. So that's what it is, man. So anyway, parental warning means that the video will not appear in search engines. It's throttling. They're throttling. Yeah. You could speak to a couple of people that can somehow find you under a rock, but it won't be allowed in the mainstream. So that's all I got to say about that. So just so you know. So here's the great Trey Gowdy interviewing the also pretty great Tulsi Gabbard about the Democratic Party. Now, I'm not going to play it all the way through. I just want you to hear, again, Tulsi Gabbard's view of the very thing that I just pointed out to you. Let's listen to Tulsi Gabbard spell it out.
20 years ago, when I joined the Democratic Party, I was running for the state house in Hawaii, very passionate about the environment. And I was drawn to the Democratic Party because of leaders like Martin Luther King, leaders like JFK, and a big tent party that was inclusive, that stood for civil liberties, individual freedom, limited government, and a government that was truly of, by, and for the people. Unfortunately, over time, we've come to a point where now today's Democratic Party is none of those things. It is now a party that is of, by, and for the elite, and it is a party that is in the control of fanatical ideologues who oppose freedom. They're actively trying to undermine our freedom of speech, trying to tell us what we have to think, what we have to say, what we're allowed to read and hear. And they are against freedom of religion. They are actively hostile towards people of faith and spirituality. The list goes on, but fundamentally it comes down to the fact that today's Democratic Party and the party that's in control in Washington is dangerously opposed to our God-given rights enshrined in our Constitution. And it's a party that I can no longer align with.
Wow, so good. I mean, it's nice that Tulsi Gabbard is finally coming around. The year is 2022. What happened in 2016 when they literally kicked you off the DNC stage and took away your right to be the speaker for Bernie Sanders because you had I don't know, for whatever reason you didn't want to back Hillary Clinton, right? And what did you do? For the next 4 years, you stayed in Congress. Anyway, but Tulsi Gabbard really does spell out what many of us have been saying for many years about what is now the Democratic Party. And you see it. This is in action, right? Right? Censoring, violating people's right to speech. Judging, standing in judgment. Your information, Mr. Conti, is inappropriate. Is misleading. Is dangerous. That's what they're saying, right? But all along, I'll give you my subscription. Here's my channel. Let me see my channel. Here's my channel. Right? Here's my channel, and here are my subscriptions. Look at the news. These are the people that I subscribe to. Lionel Nation. I still subscribe to Sticks, Hex, and Hammer. I don't watch his videos, but I subscribe. I like to see his headlines, what he's talking about. Talk about violence. Moment Ukraine troops destroy Russian tank. Dr. Fauci slammed. Right? The headlines are loaded with violence. Loaded. Ukraine tanks, Ukraine Marines. Violence all over the place. So anyway, I don't really know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you do this, sometimes you find yourself trying too hard to make a point because you feel really passionate about it. You got to watch that. I'm not that important, really. I'm not. I'm just, I see it because I'm on the receiving end of that censorship thing. I guess it was better to have all the LARPers try to fuck with you than have the big tech fuck you. But anyway, here he is. Kanye West to buy social media platform Parler after censorship from big tech. So let's read. Kanye West, the rapper and fashion designer who is now legally known as Ye, I don't know, is said to be on the verge of buying social media app Parler just days after he was removed from mainstream platforms like Instagram, Twitter, for anti-Semitic posts. I would venture to say that anything that Kanye West said was borderline anti-Semitic and 100% opinion. Right? How many motherfuckers are on YouTube right now screaming from the rooftops about white people having an excessive amount of pseudo privilege? Get your white privilege out of it. Right? How many people are there? There's hundreds, thousands of them. Right? If critical race theory isn't the most opinionated, racist fucking theory of our time, then I don't know what is. Parliament Technologies, the parent company of Nashville-based Parler, said it expects the deal to be completed late this year. The company, which has raised $56 million to date, did not say how much West will pay for the acquisition. Parler launched in 2018 as a social media app that billed itself as one that allowed largely unmoderated content in contrast to Twitter and other platforms. Was recently reinstated on Google and Apple app stores after being removed following the U.S. Capitol riots in January 2021. So right there, it reveals the layer of control, right? You could speak on Parler, but if you want Parler to be available on Google or Apple, you got to bow down, or they're going to cancel you and make your app go away. So, right? It's a tier system. Whoever controls the top tier really is controlling the narrative. And that is Google. That is Apple. That is Facebook. Right? So, but nonetheless, if enough people rally to quash these larger platforms, maybe we'll get some progress. So Kanye West's bizarre comments in recent weeks about Jews has coincided with the end of his corporate partnership with the Gap. So Gap, because he said something anti-Jew or allegedly anti-Jew, the Gap fucking canceled his partnership. Adidas, which sells Ye's apparel, has announced that it has put the partnership under review. You see how it works, man? You see how it works? If you don't play ball, we'll break your ball. We'll take your balls and go home. Eh? That's what's happening, man. So the rapper has also had problems with major social media platforms being restricted a number of times. Well, welcome to the club, Kanye. Look at his perfect teeth, man. I used to have perfect teeth. Now I look like a farmer or something. I don't know, a tobacco spitting farmer. Most recently, West was locked out of Instagram by Facebook, parent company Meta, for posts that online users condemned as anti-Semitic. He then moved to Twitter, posting for the first time in 2 years. So you can't be anti-Semitic, but you could be anti-white, anti-police, anti-fucking, white mostly. You can't be anti-gay. You can't be anti-fucking anything, but you could be anti-white all you want, right? But so Ye seems to have joined Parler on Monday and had 91 followers at the time of Ye seemed to have joined Parler on Monday and had about 91 followers. I bet he's got about 91,000 followers now after the announcement. The American rapper had announced in 2020 that he would run for president in an apparent challenge to former President Donald Trump. So there you go. Parler, not only is he buying Parler, but he's running for president. Ooh, can you imagine if Kanye fucking West runs for president? Kanye, 51-year-old black rapper, black man, running with millions and millions of people who know who he is and love his music. And Kanye West corners the market on the black vote, brings the black vote to the Republican Party. Could you imagine the fucking power behind that move? Sucking the black out of the Democratic Party once and for all? Who do you think the average fucking gaslit black person in America is going to vote for? Old 90 fucking year old Joe Biden, who can't sew a sentence together, or 51-year-old Kanye on the stage doing this shit? Yo, man, yo, fucking vote for me. Yo, vote Republican, man. Fuck Donald Trump. Vote, right? Could you imagine? So he knows what he's doing, right? He's a smart guy. Kanye West, I bet his glasses cost like fucking, $8,000. I love that about blacks, man. The glasses are a flex. The glasses, they don't care. They want it to be more expensive. Like some designer will make, 3 pairs of these glasses, and Kanye will buy one of them for $100,000, and the other 2 will remain in a museum. All right, so he's got like a one-of-a-kind set of glasses, or the sneakers, right? Some of the sneakers that the brothers wear could be, $5,000 pair of sneakers. Right? So there he is. I don't know where he is. He's got Andrew Cuomo on his side. He's a fucking Jew hater, man. He allegedly professed his love for Adolf Hitler. He said slavery was a choice. Most black people know that. And here you go. Flash those images. This is violence. This you're allowed to show. Talk about it all you want. Look at all these white people trying to fight for their country that they love and voice their opinion of how fucked up and censored their lives have become. So anyway, good on Kanye. What else we got on Kanye? Kanye West to purchase Uncancelable social media app Parler. Well, I would say it looks like if maybe Elon Musk is planning to run for president too. Why not? Man? I don't think Elon Musk would want it. Elon Musk, I think he's different than Kanye. I think Elon Musk is really a guy who enjoys his life. his 10 and a half kids and his billions of dollars and his Tesla car. I don't think Elon Musk would want to be the president. I think that Kanye West clearly wants to because he said, "I'll run." Any pictures to look at? Anything to found? Here's Kanye. What did he say? I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going to DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. Is that anti-Semitic? To say I'm gonna go fucking ape shit on them Jews? No. He didn't say anything anti-Semitic. He just said he lumped Jews into one category as somebody wants to go after, which in itself is not anti-Semitic. Right? And then he seems to say, I can't be anti-Semitic because I'm a Jew. Don't you know blacks have Jew roots? Didn't you know that? That the blacks are Jew? Ridiculous, right? But it doesn't matter, right? What's anti-Semitic about what he said? So for this statement, he gets kicked off Twitter and Instagram and the rest of them, right? Fucked up, right? What else can we find out? That's all I got there. Let's see. So, and the height of hypocrisy. Look at this. You remember defund the police, right? Defund the police because they target blacks, right? Now, is that? Yeah, I mean that's racist. That is a racist statement that the blacks target. Blacks. I could show you there's just as many videos floating around of white people getting the shit kicked out of them by police as there are blacks getting the shit kicked out of them by the police. Now, there's probably slightly more blacks getting the shit kicked out of them by the police because they tend to be in front of the police doing something wrong a lot more than the other. And that's not anti-Semitic. That's based on statistics or anti-black. But here's the on security while calling to defund the police. So you, poor guy, without 500 grand to surround yourself by your own security, are fucked. You have to take the punch and the hit where Cori Bush, the elected official, is surrounded by police and security for $500 to the tune of $500,000 while she tells the world to defund the police. There you go. A Democratic member of Congress who still supports the, quote, defund the police movement has spent nearly 500 grand in campaign funds on private security. Amazing, right? There she is. Fucking defund the police. Black Lives Matter. While she snaps her finger to get her funded police force to follow her so those white people can't get near her because they be all white supremacists and they don't like women, especially black women. Right? Height of hypocrisy, right? Height of hypocrisy. What else we got? Oh, and let's go to the markets. Ding, the market is open. Right? 939, boom, bang, bing. Wow, holy shit. Dow, the NASDAQ doing a little bounce off the bottom, up 315 points or 3%. That's a hefty bump off the bottom, but it's been down so much it doesn't even matter. Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 600 this morning, and the S&P 500 is up 90. Dow Jones is now a little over 30,000. It's been in this area for quite a while. What else on the big board? The great Apple up $3.41. Amazon up $4. Google up $4. Google up $3. Meta up 5. Microsoft up 8. Tesla 8. Nvidia 6. All up. War stocks. Lockheed Martin, military industrial complex stocks. Lockheed Martin up 6. Raytheon up 2 and some change. The infamous vaccine makers of the holy vaccine that you need to keep safe. Pfizer up 50 cents. Johnson & Johnson up $1.50. Moderna up 2.5. Netflix up 8. Twitter up 4 cents. And that's about it. So we got a green, very, very, very green day. But nonetheless, as I said, it's still down significantly. Average American losing $34,000 and everything else on Biden's watch. All right, so the markets are getting crushed, and Biden has no idea what's going on. Have you taken a peek at the balance in your 401k retirement account lately? Well, maybe you should right before the midterm elections and vote the dirty Democrats the hell out. Get them out. Get them out. Put back the Republicans and get the market to go up again. Inflate that shit. So everything is down. Here's why. We've now had 7 straight months of 8% inflation. True. A year ago, we were assured by the White House economic wizards that these rapid price increases in everything from groceries to rental cars to gasoline to health insurance was transitory. Remember when they said that? Transitory. Well, it's not transitory. And stop goddamn worrying about inflation. Prices go up because money supply goes up. When there's more money pumped into the economy, prices will go up. When there's less money in the economy, prices will go down, aka deflation, aka recession. That's how it works. That is the balance of the economy. So I think I'm done right now. I'm hyperventilating for some reason, man. I need to go take a walk, man. I need to go take a fucking walk and breathe, man. So thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna kill it right here, man. AKA deflation. I already talked about you. I already know about you, Conti. So thank you all for joining me. I hope that this video doesn't get age restricted again, because that would kind of suck, right? You know, why are you age restricting our content? What did I say? I said one of the 7 words you can't say on come on, man. Come on, man. You know the real reason. I say that shit all the time, man. I say that all the time, but when it comes to see how it's really not about the dirty words. I'm telling you, it's not. It's about the content. They don't want people talking about certain things. And if you do talk about those things, you see what happens. You will be silenced. You will be canceled. And that is the fucking state of, that is the state of our world right now.